In a hidden place, there exists a library where all the stories we wish to forget are buried. But nothing can remain buried forever. On this coming Halloween night, the doors to the dark library will open, and all that we fear will come pouring out. I am pleased to present these stories to you as it is my sacred duty to do so. The first are the recordings of Dr. Amanda Morrison, the final counselor at Oakvale, a home for the criminally insane. Oakville Case File, Dr. Amanda Morrison, File Number 1099. Closure. The field of psychiatrics is relatively new to the world of medicine, allowing much growth in short periods of time. But there are some things that can never be cured, never corrected, and never resolved. For the individuals who suffered these circumstances, there are a vast array of places to go, in varying degrees of confinement. These places are established to protect the average person from the afflicted, than to help the afflicted. One such place, known as Oakville, is not staffed by psychiatric specialists, nurses, or doctors. No, it is staffed by corrections officers, orderlies, and a single counselor. Oakville is designed to keep the most dangerous individuals whose mental health is beyond simple reprimand. It is designed so that they, in their lack of mental prowess, or in their minds, their excessive mental prowess, will not do harm to society and its ilk. Oakvale is a place where the over-imaginative, the amoral, the possible futures of a select few go to die. As the last counselor, all case files are transcribed by me during sessions with patients so that I can share the tales spun, the stories held, and the details inscribed by the last residents of Oakvale. For today is the last day that such a horrid place will remain open. Or should I say, remain open to the view of society as a psychiatric corrections facility. This is the closing of Oakvale, the home for the mentally ill, and the grand opening of Oakvale, the last bastion of sanity in an insane world. Dark depth, sensual thought, the knife is what they speak. But their blade holds no value, light so bright, the sky full of birds. That is the life I choose, the speech I speak. The pressure unbearable, yet not noticeable, I gave no sway and took little pain. They feared what I enjoyed, my pleasure, their pain. Destiny cannot compete, my life it can't keep. Nestled in the dead are desperation and deceit. Together they weep. That is how belief is perceived, always changing, growing, always ending. Many worship the knife, its so-called value. It is their fear and their love. A backwards culture, our own, it's all. It is an empty place, empty of life, empty of soul. My pleasure, my trial and error, passionate desire, the pressure, the sway and wave of echo and pain, all of it was what took me far and high, living life. It was my addiction. But their fearing lives, their worship knife, that was what took my life. Dark Library, The Chronicles of Oakvale is a new weekly podcast and was written by Michael Holderness and produced by Out of Pocket Productions. The part of the librarian and Dr. Amanda Morrison was played by Morgan Ramirez. You can find us on Twitter at Out of Pocket Prod and on Facebook and Patreon at Out of Pocket Productions. We want to thank our wonderful Patreon subscribers for making this series possible.